with a sharp beat.
Come and get it. Come and get it. Time to put on the old feed bag and watch Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. But first, before you do that, you need to know this, especially if you live in Boise, Idaho, or if you're going to travel there. It's against the law in Boise, Idaho, to fish from a giraffe's back. Now,
I'll keep that in mind.
I can't remember the other day you claimed you rode an elephant.
I did.
You ever ride a giraffe?
I can't say that I have.
No, me either.
Mm-mm.
Me either.
Thankfully.
Okay, well, then I'll get right on to the next thing. I mentioned Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, but we're also alcohol influencers. And the fact of the alcohol fact is builders of the Great Pyramids were paid in beer.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No wonder they were so motivated.
And do you think that's where it all started, having some buddies that move you for beer?
That's what gets people motivated around here to get shit done.
I got to admit, I'm past that, but boy, that worked for years and years and years and years.
Right. Wow. That's too much manual labor for me. I'm not in for that.
I was going to tell a story, but it's just going to piss me off. That's probably an Argy Bargy someday. How about that? Okay. We are Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Right here in the middle of hurricane season, there's been downgrades, but we're Category 5. There hasn't even been a Category 5 yet, by the way, and there's already been downgrades. We've been a Category 5 for 6 months. We have never been downgraded. We're not going to be downgraded, but you don't even know this. We are also, what the hell's that shit? Oh, we got an emergency alert.
911.
That's not for you people, but that's for somebody.
Apparently it's a 911 outage, so don't have any emergencies.
Okay. Okay.
That's a first.
That is a first. And will we edit that? Hell no. Hell no. And it just goes to prove what I'm going to say here. We, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, we are the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere.
Ooh.
And that's half the planet, just in case you don't know. The most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere. Now, there's some in the Southern Hemisphere are pretty puzzling too, but we are the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere.
I like it.
Okay. You know, a lot of times, and I was going to do it right now. I was going to make fun of Prince Huckamuck fuck. But you seem to fuck up more than he does lately.
Here we go.
Yeah, I have two things. Okay, I'll go in this order because then we can segue. Okay. All right. Tiny edits everything, and I really don't know how hard that is because I don't know how to do it. But last week, you had like 9 days to do it. And the way I see it, one of the main jobs you have is when we have two women against each other, you put their pictures up.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't do that last week. Yet. Okay. I thought, okay, maybe he was in a hurry. You managed to put your picture in that segment. We didn't have Sydney Sweeney, who's gorgeous, but we had you in a onesie.
I kind of like the idea. I forget, it was while I was watching the show. I said it was because isn't she dating Tom Brady? You said I have some competition. I said,
but okay.
So I was just giving everybody
couldn't we had both? Couldn't we had Sydney Sweeney and Honey Boo Boo and then you?
Well, I mean, listen,
you just fucking forgot, didn't you?
I genuinely didn't forget. At first, I wasn't even sure if Honey Boo Boo was old enough, but she's like 22 now.
Yeah,
so I was like, and nobody wanted to see that. They'd rather see me. That's how I figured it.
Okay. And the second thing, I had a birthday this week since the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
And you sent me a greeting, happy birthday, dickhead.
I did.
And that's not what I'm bitching about, though. I kind of expected dickhead, and I'm okay with that. But you do this often. You send me an attachment I can't fucking open. I don't have TikTok and I don't have fucking X, and you send me shit all the time. You might as well just save. I know you're going to put that on me, but save your fucking time because I can't watch the shit anyway. I don't have that.
You got to get with the times.
Well, I'm not with the fucking time.
I'll have Laura put the show contact stuff on your phone. That way you can at least get the app and use that account. If nothing else.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for the attachment that I couldn't fucking.
You're missing out because that's where the good stuff is.
Okay. Well, I miss it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mentioned it was my birthday, which is a nice little segue.
Yeah.
I think I spent it like
Do you know that you and Bob's are the same day?
No.
Bob Serena?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I got a reminder, which I actually did know without the reminder, but I got a reminder. You and Bob are the same day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the reminder from?
Miss Jane.
Oh, okay. Okay. How come she didn't fucking tell me?
Everybody likes me better.
They must. I don't get any free shirts from Bob. Actually, that's not true. I did get a free shirt from Bob, but not lately. And I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, I spent my birthday, I think, like most 71-year-olds. I went to LA Fitness, then I went to the batting cages, and then I had dinner with a lesbian. Isn't that what most 71-year-olds do on their birthday?
That's pretty close.
But anyway, just to warn you and him, okay, besides Bob Serena, I also share a birthday, July 9th, with O.J. Simpson.
Hey-o.
We don't have to say any more about him. Do you know who Jodi Arias is? She was the woman that killed her got pissed at her boyfriend and killed him in the shower.
Oh, yes, I do know that name, yes.
And then also that she's July 9th, and Amanda Knox, who may or may not have killed a guy in Italy.
Right.
First she was guilty, then she was not guilty. They want her to come back, and she won't go back for another trial. So anyway, OJ, Jodi Arias, Amanda Knox, it can't be long before I fucking go off the edge there too. So everyone just fucking watch your P's and Q's, bitches. Okay. This is number 112, and we will have a name for it at some point. You're doing a pretty good job naming, so I'm not even getting involved in that. But it come down what we just do one. What's our favorite number 12? Mm-hmm. And I know Terry Bradshaw would be the normal one, and I've said bad shit about him. I don't dislike him. I just don't like him as much as a player as some people do. So I'm taking Joe Namath.
Oh, that's a good one.
Joe Namath was kind of a hero growing up, and I even have a connection with him. Do you know that?
I don't know that I do.
My father's roommate in college was his high school coach who introduced, they stayed close. He introduced them, gave the intro when he was inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Ah, cool.
Screw Weeb Eubanks, screw Bear Bryant. He went right to Larry Bruno.
This rings a bell now that you say that. I think you probably told me that before. Yeah. Okay. Those are good ones.
Who's your favorite number 12?
Well, you can't go with Brady. I went with Brady for 10 when it was at Michigan, and since he played New England with wearing 12. So I'll go back to my Lakers, Vlade Divac.
Okay.
He was number 12 when he was kind of at the end of the Showtime Magic era, and then most notably, probably for Laker lore, he was traded for Kobe Bean Bryant. So
when I started a women's basketball program at CCAC and failed miserably for the most part, we did a fundraiser, and I knew Mitch Kupchak, the GM at the time, and he sent me a autographed basketball by Vlade Divac. Nice. But no one at community college in Pittsburgh knew who the fuck he was.
Are you serious?
Oh no, I had another good one too, of a signed jersey from the Denver, but no one knew who the fuck he was either.
Jesus.
So, I was screwed.
Yeah, he was. I mean, a lot of people didn't like him because he was the real first center they had after Kareem retired, and he's more from a Lakers standpoint, he's more known for being traded, and then he ended up with the Kings at the end, playing with that team with Weber.
Okay, I forgot to wear them today. I bought some new shoes this week too, and here's how I know what I'm doing when I shop. Right. And this will prove these shoes are good. These are athletic shoes. Number one, I bought them at Target. Number two, I paid $35.
Whoa!
And number three, they were made in Vietnam.
There you
go. So what
go.
says more about great athletic shoes than coming from Vietnam? Exactly. So, if any of you need fashion tips on shoes, I'm the guy to see.
Awesome.
New Scientist magazine. This week, I read it, so you don't have to, and Tiny doesn't have to. Here's the headlines I have. Let's see. Man, did I write that wrong? Either the Rubin Observatory is going to find Planet 9 or it's going to see no evidence that it exists. Didn't we have Planet 9 and we fucking cut it? Pluto used to be Planet 9.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why don't they just keep it in there?
Make up your minds.
Exactly. Fuck that observatory.
Yeah, they make good sandwiches too.
Who, Planet 9?
No, Rubin.
Oh. I was going through trying to figure it out. Okay. Number 2, cyborg tadpoles are teaching us about our brains.
Jesus Christ.
If we have to go to cyborg tadpoles, our brains aren't very fucking good, or whoever's finding out about them. Why don't we just go in when the person dies and look at our own brain? Or don't we have fucking pictures of our brains now?
They got enough stuff already.
Yeah, we got to go to cyborg. I don't even know what cyborg tadpoles. Does that mean they have one eye?
They put little headphones on them.
Don't know what the fuck.
Jesus.
And then the last thing, in Mexico, the overharvesting of tarantulas has caused significant population declines. And now, I'm sure not only Tiny, but most of you were concerned about how many Mexican tarantulas there are, right?
Absolutely.
I guess I should have read that article. I didn't, but yeah, I guess maybe I was scared to, because that was bad news.
Probably hardworking.
Okay, this next one, I didn't know whether to bring up or not, because by the time people watch this, we could still go to this.
Uh-oh.
But by the time people watch this, this is over. Did Cuff send you this? It's Nude Bowling. And it's right here in Pittsburgh.
Oh, he did send me this.
Yeah, it's called Balls Out Bowling in Crafton.
Yes.
And it's this Saturday, but for you, it's last Saturday.
Yeah.
And a regular bowling place, for $30. Okay, you do have to wear the bowling shoes. Men can wear nothing.
Nice.
Women can wear bottoms.
Ah, boo.
But not tops.
Okay.
Can that be legal?
I guess. I don't know.
I know Crafton is a little different, but damn.
Hey, I actually kind of like this idea.
Well, would you go to that, though? Please say no. Please say no. That would chase everybody out. That would ruin the whole fucking
I don't think
thing.
So. Listen, I'm ready to do the podcast. Let's.
No.
Yeah.
No, see, I know I shouldn't have brought that, but anyway, maybe there's a Balls Out Bowling in your area too, if that's what you want to do.
Or start a thing, start a petition.
Yeah. Now, I had a girl that played for me from Crafton. If we could talk her into Balls Out Bowling, we'd all be there, and you would too. Damn it, you would too. She's one I sent you a picture of. I'll show you some.
Okay.
One of the original pictures of.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I went to a seminar this week.
Hey-o.
And a couple things. First off, it had been raining a lot, and the woman that comes up before the guy talks said to us, this old group, said, well, the one nice thing, we don't have to water our flowers because of the rain. Does everyone old, or am I supposed to start growing flowers?
Yes.
Am I?
Yes.
Everybody just kind of shook their head, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? Who fucking grows flowers? But is that like once I turned 65, I'm supposed to grow flowers?
Yeah, you have the time.
I do have the time, but I just don't have the interest, but I guess I should.
You should, yeah.
And if it rains, I don't have to water them, huh? Mm-hmm. But anyway, okay, this seminar had over 100 people there.
Oh, better than the tick one.
Oh, way better. But the title was Forgotten Tales of Pittsburgh.
Oh, boy.
And I think there's a reason some tales are forgotten.
Better left that way.
These weren't that good.
Yeah.
He told one good one. I'm not going to get all into it about a criminal, but they always hid their money. It was all farms back then in the early 1800s. They went to farms and they hid it under piles of shit and in cans, and no one would go looking for it. So that actually was pretty smart.
Yeah.
But okay, I want to bring up one point here.
Oh,
the guy was. First of all, he was an adjunct professor at a couple of places. You know what that means? He can't get a full-time fucking job.
The professor that I helped move to Cleveland, you remember that story?
Yeah.
She was an adjunct.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. And you still didn't get any.
I know.
Holy shit. Yeah,
still regret that.
Adjuncts are hurt. You know, they don't make that much. They have to do seminars at old folks' places. But anyway, this guy, and I'm not saying he knew his history, and he talked the whole time, no problem. And he knew the material because he wasn't reading it. Like sometimes they read it, but he knew that. But okay, he was talking about Lewis and Clark.
Oh boy!
And he said, "Now most people think William Walker built the keel boat for Lewis and Clark. Did you think William Walker did?"
I had a hunch, but
well, he didn't.
Oh,
and here was the proof. It was a drunk that built the boat for Lewis and Clark, and William Walker wasn't a drunk. And you know how he knew? Because currently his sister-in-law lives in William and Walker's house. he threw that in there like that was pretty good. And I don't think anyone fucking know William Walker. Who the fuck's William Walker?
I have she has a straight edge papers apparently to prove it.
So that's all I'm going to say about the seminar. Yeah. Last thing, our website. Like I said, every week it's G-rated. Bring the kids, bring the neighbors. They can look at it. All kind of good stuff there. The feel-good song changes every couple of days. Mm-hmm. But right up now, we have two things new, and maybe you'll even fucking get in on this. Okay, it's and it's very simple to do because everything's already there. You don't even have to think. There's like 9 different drinks, and you have to eliminate 2 of them, and 4 different types of pie, and you have to eliminate 1 from the rest of your life. Okay. And it's a tease because I didn't tell you what they were. You have to go to the website to find out. But then you just hit a button and let us know about what drinks you don't want and what pie you don't want. And we'll have a real nice discussion about that. How about that?
Awesome.
How about that?
Yep.
You got anything from?
No, it's been relatively quiet. I haven't heard much anything recently. Okay,
well then, in that case, we'll be right back up with 2 letters for Dear Tiny.
Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. By the way, that's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. But this is Tiny's segment here, so I don't want to take anything away. I'm strictly a cigar smoker with additives. And Tiny's the one that I might add 2 cents worth in, but I might not too. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. Okay. And a lot of W's today you're going to see. A lot of W alliteration here today.
I like it.
And unbeknownst. Mm-hmm. Okay, this first letter is from Walden Wally from Wexford.
Woof.
Dear Tiny, I don't love my wife anymore. In fact, I loathe her. I fantasize about killing her. I act cheerful. I do what she tells me to do with a smile, even when she belittles me in front of our friends. I'm going to burp this. I'm drinking icy like mango, by the way.
There
today.
You go. Yeah, change it up.
Yeah, I did. But I stayed with Pittsburgh, obviously.
There you go.
But it is a little gassy.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I don't fart like you did last week. I'm sorry. I apologize. This guy's not happy with his wife. Yeah. She uses me for sex without regard for my pleasure at all, if you know what I mean. Most of the time I have to finish myself off. I am so sick of my life. There's more.
Man.
Everything she says grates on me, but I smile and suck it up and take it. I don't want to walk away from half of what I've built over the years. On the other hand, I don't know how much more of this I can take. We don't have kids, but she has made no financial contribution to our marriage of 31 years. She's worked me like a rented mule. I don't want to start over again. Please use your wisdom gained from your share of the 57 years of wedded bliss to give me some advice. I don't know what happens next.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't know if we ever said bliss. We just said marriage. We never said bliss.
So right. I'm not even sure I know what the fuck that means.
Boy, I don't know. Wally he just sounds miserable. I don't know. I when I first read this, I think I even texted you. This reminds me of when I first started listening to Howard Stern. He saved somebody from jumping off a bridge. And he talked him down. He had him on the phone. He actually had him live on the air. And
really?
They confirmed that it was actually the dude, and he was standing on a bridge getting ready to go. Yeah.
And you think it was straight up?
I actually do think. Okay. I mean, maybe they got me. I'm gullible. Fine, whatever. But they seem to confirm that what this really happened. But man, based on everything he's saying, there isn't one positive thing to look at. I think do like the guy at Howard. Wally, do us a favor, do yourself a favor. Jump off the fucking bridge. Just put yourself out of your misery. This sounds terrible. There's no redeeming quality anywhere there.
Okay.
He sounds like a big pussy, man, based on what I see.
So I'm going to go a different direction. I believe in enjoying your fantasies. The third sentence says, I fantasize about killing her.
There you go.
Walden Wally, knock that wall down.
There you go.
Get out of Wexford, kill her, go to Cranberry. How about that, huh? Okay. So there's for Walden and Wally. Probably Wally, I don't know if I'd take that advice.
From either of us.
Yeah. Probably somewhere in the middle. How about that?
There you go.
How about that?
Throw her off a bridge.
Yeah. Or just beat the hell out of her, something like that. Okay. This one is from Webster Springs, West Virginia, Wanda.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever been to Webster Springs?
I don't think I have.
I had to look it up. I don't think anyone's been there. And the population was about 600-700 around.
Oh, okay. Well,
but Wanda took the time to write you.
Good for her.
Yeah, okay. Not quite as long as the last one. Dear Tiny, I am 19 years old and still a virgin. Tiny, are my brothers gay?
Listen, I have nothing but good things to say about the fine people in West Virginia. Every time I go there, they treat me like royalty, if you will. So, if they are, then I'll look her up when I go down the next time.
Okay, Wanda, all you got to do is invite Tiny down to Webster Springs, and I think he can clear up that problem right away. How about that? And it probably won't take long either. Okay, we'll be back. I have a story that I entitled 75 Hours. We were pretty funny off the air. We had some good stories. But,
I'm going to need another cigar when we're done.
Unfortunately, I don't know if this story will be as good because this is mine. And I entitled this 75 Hours. And what happened, it was actually a pretty big, my wife had a benchmark birthday this past on July 4th. Actually, her birthday's July 4th. And we decided as a family that we very rarely get all our three daughters. I have three daughters and their families. And I took Amy up to Kent for a long weekend, but unbeknownst to her, for 3 months, this was in the planning stages. They were all going to come up, and I got the rooms reserved at the hotel. The hotel was in on it.
And you pulled it off without finding out.
Pulled it off. We pulled it. I thought there's going to be a slip of the tongue with me, or someone's not going to be able to show. We pulled it off. But first off, on the 4th, everything was closed just about in the city, but one place, and. So I wake up and I'm trying to decide the best way to do this with my daughters. And I said to Amy, well, you're going to get a shower, right? She said, I might not. I might just have you go over to the restaurant and bring it back. And I'm thinking, oh, fuck. So, okay, once she kind of stayed with that too for a long time. So I was going to bring her down to the lobby. Actually, they were going to say because the hotel was in on it, they were going to have someone call, say there's a delivery for you. So she'd come down. But if she didn't take a shower, she'd just tell me to fucking go down, which wouldn't be any fucking good. So we kept talking about different things. And finally, okay, I said, okay, everyone's there at this point. Yeah. I said, okay, just come down in 5 minutes. Then Amy says, I am going to take a shower. So I said, fuck. I said, okay, stay put. She's in the damn bathroom I went upstairs to see all my kids and their family, and it was fucking, I know we have chaos here a lot. Yeah. It was in one room, one small room. There were adults drinking, little kids fucking wrestling, throwing shit. It was just horrible. I had to get the fuck out of there. I had to get out. So I go back downstairs. Nah, she's still in there, there. My daughter texts me, "Hey, what's the status here? It's getting a little crazy." I said, "I know." Yeah. And then we thought about the lobby again, and then finally she gets out of there after an hour, and I just said, "Just come the fuck down here." And luckily, I'm lazy a lot. They wanted her to answer the door. I was closer to the door. I said, "Hey, can you fucking get that?" And she got it, and it was a great surprise. It was. Nice. It was really, really nice.
Nice.
Unfortunately, for those of you that know, and everybody does, the surprise lasts for 2 minutes, and then it's just it's just a bunch of little kids. We had this. They gave us the presidential suite at the hotel, which was really good, but it was big, so that's where people decided to hang out. Mm-hmm. I'm worried 2 of my grandsons are going to fucking break a lamp. I have my real little grandson that has been on here, and some of you have seen. You try to, his name's Forbes. You try to Forbes-proof place at your home and in the hotel. And I looked. We had this real nice patio, and we put the chairs away because he couldn't get over the barrier, but he could climb on a chair and fucking fall down. So we moved those away, and I thought, okay, we're all set. And we go out to the patio, some of us. And next thing I know, he has 2 rocks in his hand that he's throwing. Yes. There were decorative rocks underneath the barrier that I just didn't think about that.
Projectiles. That's awesome.
So like I said, it was a great surprise for 2 minutes, and then it just became a bunch of family people.
Family function.
Yeah, fucking around. Okay, all right. Let me see what I got here next. Okay, yeah, that's right. We went to the one hotel, the one restaurant that was open on that day. But then everyone comes back to my room. I even said, "Hey, what do you think would be best?" I was hoping that they have this like real big patio there. I thought, everyone go there. No, let's just go back to your room.
Let's go to that presidential suite.
Exactly. So the next day, I said I would give the group a tour of Kent State's campus. And the hotel's close enough where we could walk. But 2 of my grandsons, one's 8 and the other one's going to be 5 here in 2 days. Actually, by the time you're watching it, he's 5. Mm-hmm. They brought up scooters for them.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it was nice. We crossed the street and we're walking toward campus. And the 5-year-old runs into an old man.
Yes.
Thank God the guy was good about it. Yeah. He could have been pissed.
He ran him over.
Yeah, like he went and sat down, and we're like trying to apologize. He said, "No, he just kind of gave me a flat tire here." And
oh, jeez.
So that's how the tour started.
Oh,
now,
my.
The other amazing thing about the tour, my daughter, I paid for her to go there she graduated from Kent and then was there for 2 more years getting her master's degree. Great grades. She knows nothing about the campus, nothing that went on. I said, I haven't been walking this way for a while. What's the best way to get to Taylor Hall? Where's that? And then we get there, and she says, "Oh, yeah, I had a class here."
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And I showed them about the riots and the shootings and all that. And my daughter knew nothing about that.
Really?
Nothing.
Everybody knows about that.
I know. But I was showing them exactly where they walked and all that stuff. No, she knew none of that shit.
Damn.
So then we have the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And you have we have 8 adults and 4 kids. And they do have a festival going on in town. So my thought was me and Amy will hunker down at our bar, of course, Dominic's, which I love, and people would come visit us in shifts.
There you go.
Well, okay, we got there at 1. It was like 4:30, and we hadn't had a visitor yet.
Everybody's at the presidential suite.
I don't know where the fuck they were. I'm thinking, I spent a lot of money for them to spend time with their damn mother, not with themselves. They can do that on their own.
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm there from 1 to 7.
Oh, no.
I started drinking slow, but I ran into a couple of guys. Dave and Ted, I hope you're watching. I got fucked up. I got fucked up. I needed some trouble getting back. Then I drank some more back at the presidential suite. I needed help getting to my bed.
Oh, boy.
while we were there. They finally did. Some people came down, and Good. Forbes came in. And even though kids aren't allowed in bars, we're such regulars there. The one bartenders came over and said, "If anyone asks, just say your family." I said, "Okay." So Forbes actually been pretty good. I have him up on the bar. I'm having a beer, and then this old guy Kenny came in. Kenny has a beard, looks like ZZ Top.
Nice.
And I hadn't seen him for a while, and he recognized me, and he comes over, and I said, "Hey, here's my grandson Forbes." Forbes just starts crying. He gets scared as fuck. Poor Kenny.
He couldn't pull on his beard or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but I felt bad for Kenny. So, okay, then the next day, everything went well. Everything went well. The next day they leave. We're staying an extra day, me and my wife. Okay. And I was so fucked up that day. I wasn't going to drink the next day.
Oh, boy.
So I lounged around. Then we went out and got a bite to eat. And I said, let's just go walk past Dominic's. Yeah. Usually we're there at 4 p.m. The day before we were 1 p.m. It's like 8:30 at night, which is kind of late for us.
Okay, yeah.
We stop in for 1.
Oh, no.
First of all, they go down a little better than I thought. And then, okay, this great-looking woman that works at the hotel,
Ooh.
She comes in, and first of all, she recognizes me. Nice. My wife said, "Who's that?" And here's the beauty. Okay, she's always nice and proper at the hotel. She's dressed like a fucking slut.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, we celebrate women here.
That's right.
I was celebrating, damn it.
That's right.
So, and her friend might have been hotter than her. Oh, and they were sitting right next to us
at a dive bar.
At a dive bar.
Oh man.
So I finally got out of there. I could have gone till closing. But anyway, I did get out of there. And then we left the next day. And the story should be over. It should be 72 hours.
Yeah, right.
On the way driving home, my wife says, "Hey, you mind if we take a little detour and say hi to my mother?" And here at the cathedral, my mother-in-law lives, a mile and a half from here?
At most,
yeah. And I'm not really, I don't go there. In fact, I had only been there once a long time ago. I stopped in to this old folks' home. I don't know how many of you seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but it's not fucking far from. First of all, we walk in, and my wife says to her mother, "Hey, you got your hair cut." Her mother says, "Yo, no, I did that myself." Her mother hadn't cut her hair since she was probably ever. So that was just total bullshit.
Okay.
Anyway, the whole crowd's watching The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, there you
That'll
go.
become important later on.
Okay.
But there's a woman that does that's doing nails, and she actually picked my mother-in-law first. I don't know, maybe because we were there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But she told the whole group, "Hey, when someone else comes up, I need to talk to everybody." So someone else came up, like I guess her boss. She pauses the movie, pauses The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy and Strawman, the Scarecrow were up there.
Yeah.
And she starts talking to the group.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Of the group, I'd say there were 20 there.
Okay.
10 can't hear her, and 9 have no idea what the fuck she said. So there seemed to be one person in too. Now, you know what she talked to them about?
Oh, no.
She was a little pissed because sometimes they'd get into her nail thing, and they were taking extra cotton balls. Swear to God. This is true, people. Cotton balls. And then the other thing she was pissed about is they weren't always returning all of their bingo. What's that called when you put it on? I don't even know.
Stoppers.
Yeah, whatever.
Stampers or whatever.
Yeah, but then I say something to my wife. She says, "They're paper. The ones." She's pissed about cotton balls and paper things for the bingo
markers.
So yeah, I'm gonna buy that place some fucking cotton balls and markers and let those old fucking people throw them all over.
Yeah, there you go.
But now 2 other things.
Oh jeez.
When she was done talking, she comes back to my mother-in-law to do her nails.
Yeah.
And I intentionally didn't say anything. The whole group of 20 is watching TV. They didn't fucking hit the pause button. They're watching Dorothy and the Scarecrow like that.
That's awesome.
I didn't say anything on purpose. Finally, my wife said something. Hey, is someone going to turn on the thing? I said, oh, you fucking ruined it. I want to see how long that could go. Because they were all totally enthralled with the Dorothy.
Frozen in time.
And I had one other little thing. You know what? I think I'm going to stop right there.
There you go.
There was one other little thing that happened, but no.
Let me hold you up.
That's okay. So that was the good, the bad, and the ugly of my 75 hours between the last time we saw you. We'll be back with Transylvanian Brain Freeze.
Transylvania Brain Freeze.
Welcome back to Transylvanian Brain Freeze, where we're around the globe today. First one's coming from China.
Nice.
Chinese officials ordered a hotel to stop its popular wake-up service. The service consisted of letting loose red pandas, and they frolicked on the guests' beds. Scientist Sun Quanhul explained, the animals are endangered, can carry diseases, and sometimes they bite the guests.
Maybe I should let them know I'm available as a substitute, and I'll bite if they pay me.
And you certainly carry diseases. Okay, our second one. Okay, you're going to be, I don't know, happy or sad to hear about this. We're back to British Airways staff. Mm-hmm. And these ones weren't even drunk. They needed to be. They needed to be. For those of you that remember, the British Airways staff guy that got drunk and danced in the men's room, I think, or some fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Anyway, this one. British Airways flight staff had an overnight stay in Milan, Italy.
Okay.
That'd be nice, right?
I've done that.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, see if this happened to you. They were mistakenly booked into a love hotel.
What is a love hotel entail?
Well, many of the 12 staffers were kept awake by moaning thrill seekers.
That's where I stayed.
And a source said those who stayed in the sex dungeon didn't get any sleep at all.
Well, good for them.
Oh, yeah. Who's complaining?
Yeah, right.
Who wouldn't want to be in an Italian love hotel?
In Milan. I'm in.
Yeah, I can imagine. We celebrate women here. I'll bet you those women were worth celebrating.
Yeah, I'm in.
Dark hair. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Well, the flight attendants were staying there. It wasn't flight attendants that were
you never
seeking. No. But yeah, some of them should have been.
It might be if I was there.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd have been all over that shit. Okay. Last one. Okay, we went China, Italy. Mm-hmm. Now we're in Texas.
There you go.
Kristen Marie Spearman, 36 years old. You know her?
She's
from Texas. She had a breakup with her fiance.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. But she refused to accept it. Now, how do you refuse to accept a breakup? You see this every once in a while, but she had the marriage license that they obtained when they were together. She took it to a pastor friend, lied about why he couldn't be there, and the pastor legally married them.
Oh, that bitch.
Then the bitch sent her ex a photo of her holding the license with a note that said, "Congratulations, give your wife a call."
Oh, I think that's what Misty did. I think that's how she got it.
You woke up and
that. What the fuck is this piece of paper?
Well, anyway, Kristen was charged with felony stalking, and the marriage was annulled.
Damn.
But she's a go-getter.
Hey, he's motivated.
Yeah, maybe the guy. I wonder if the guy consummated before he got annulled.
Hopefully, the preacher did too.
I mean, there's breakup sex, but marriage after you break up sex, that has to be pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Yeah, I would hope.
Yeah,
annulment sex.
Okay, so there you have it from around the globe. Transylvanian Brain Freeze. We'll be back with a movie game. Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is the movie game. I give you 2 lines. I give you 2 characters. I give you 2 actors.
Yeah.
Tiny and you try to guess the name of the movie for 5 points and what year it came out for 1 point. And then I'll give you 2 interesting facts, hopefully, about the movie. So I guess we just get right to it.
Here we
go. The first line is short and the second one is long.
Uh-oh.
First line is nothing like a nice piece of hickory.
Oh, no.
Not doing it for you
Not
so
yet.
far, huh? Okay. Second one, this is the long one. When I left, those tin pans had all but given up. But a preacher, he could give them faith. Shit, 1 ounce of faith, they'll be dug in deeper than a tick on a hound. You guys, go throw a rope around that man. No, on second thought, don't. That'll make a martyr out of him. Okay, that's your 2 lines.
Okay.
Your 2 characters are the preacher and Josh LaHood. Preacher and Josh LaHood, and the 2 actors I'm giving you are Clint Eastwood and Sidney Penny. Sidney Penny.
Wow.
Who was a little hottie, but a little young back then.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, Sidney Penny. Preacher, Josh LaHood. Nothing like a nice piece of hickory. And then a guy saying those tin pans had given up until the preacher came. And okay, this is the time we give you to think.
Oh, go
Here's
ahead.
the scores. Yimmy has the lead, but the big surprise here is Big Dog, who acted like he wasn't going to be too good at this. He has come from nowhere, and he's now in second place. 1 good week could put him in first, and that's what I wasn't expecting. Tiny, you're not doing too badly. And then, Teddy Roosevelt and Flowboy, they're both barely had a 3-pack. Okay, you got anything?
I'm going to take a guess, although I did just watch a Clint Eastwood movie this week again that's very good, that Gran Torino was on. I watched
real good movie.
Really good.
Keep that in mind. We haven't done that one yet, so
yeah.
I'm going to have it.
The Outlaw Josie Wales. I don't know.
That's a good try, but no.
Yeah.
You want to guess a year just for the hell of it?
76.
Okay, it's Pale Rider.
Damn it.
1985. Pale Rider, 1985. He came in. The town was everyone was about to leave because the one guy was a prick. And then the preacher got them together and they dug in like a tick on a hound.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I
don't know.
It's worth seeing. It's definitely worth seeing.
Yeah.
2 things about it. Richard Keel plays the big guy. He plays the big guy in every movie ever made. Happy Gilmore, Inspector Gadget, the original Longest Yard. He's that guy that's just fucking. He's 7'1".
Is he a James Bond movie too?
I think so. Yeah.
Was he Jaws?
I think he was in. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was in 2 James Bond movies.
Okay.
Actually.
Yep.
And you'll like this one even better. On the night of the premiere in Carmel, which is where Clint Eastwood lived for years and years, Clint had a tryst with a flight attendant just a few blocks down from where the premiere was going to be, and that's where his son Scott Eastwood, who's now a pretty famous actor, was conceived.
He's in them. He's in Gran Torino.
That's right. He sure is. He sure is.
That's awesome. Good for him.
Okay, Pale Rider, 1985. We'll be back with the music game. Welcome back to the music game, where Tiny thought it'd be good, and as you're going to see the scores here in a second, he's in next to last with no chance of getting out of that, I don't think. And I'm going to say there's no chance you're going to get this right. I'm a little sorry. I'm not too sorry, but I'm a little. I like the song. It came on the other day, and I said, "Oh fuck, I'll do that one." Tiny has no chance, so there's no pressure on you here.
Okay, good.
Okay, I give you the lyrics. Song title 3 points, artist 2 points, year it came out 1 point. Yeah. And I'll hum through the title. I'll go through 2 verses here. I remember finding out about you. Every day my mind is all around you. Looking out from my lonely room. Bring it home, baby, make it soon. I give my love to you. I remember holding you while we sleep. Every day I feel the tears that you weep. Looking out of my lonely gloom. Mm-hmm. Bring it home, baby, make it soon. I give my love to you. By the way, one of our viewers blamed my singing for him missing last week. He said he knew the song. Only one person got it last week.
Wow.
As you see right now on your screen, only one person got it, but he said he knew the song and my singing threw him off. So, but threw you off again there. And I'm guessing you have no fucking clue, do you?
If your cadence follows the real song, I think I recognize it, but I don't know the name of it.
Okay. My cadence wasn't bad. My voice isn't good.
Is it how the real song goes too, though?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you do it differently than the song to fuck me up.
No, I don't. That's just me being shitty. I don't intentionally do it to fuck you up. I'm just not very good at this. Hey, if I could sing, would I be doing a fucking podcast in some place that's about 95 degrees? God. Holy fuck, is it hot? What happened to you fucking opening the door?
Well, but it's hotter outside than it is in here.
You say that, but god damn.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah. Okay. So you give up, and you don't have a group either, do you? You might as well guess a year.
1980.
No. That song is Day After Day by Badfinger. And 1971. Ooh. Day After Day, Badfinger, 1971. I knew you wouldn't get anything. So, Tiny, let's see. That's right. I didn't even talk about the scores. Teddy Roosevelt could catch you if Teddy has a good week this week. And, yeah, it looks like it's between. Well, we have a few people that still have a chance. Anyway, Day After Day, Badfinger, 1971. We'll be back a little Argy Bargy this week.
Hey, give us some of that giving it all to Jack. Give it some of that
This is Argy Bargy where I bitch about something, and I've had this on the for over 10 weeks. And I finally got to it.
There you go.
And but it happened to me twice since, so it's not like it's 10 weeks old. You've driven through North Park, right?
I have.
North Park is one of my favorite places in the world. I love it. It just has so much. Someday maybe we'll talk about North Park.
I would love to do that.
But there's a part that says 15 miles an hour, and I think they put that up there when the park is crowded. When I first wrote this, it was the winter, and there was nobody. It was early. There was no one in the park. Yet this person in front of me is going a little less than 15. I mean, use common sense, people. I don't think they really want us to go to 15 when there's no one there. Right. But then this is the killer. It says N15, and then a little bit later it says 25. This person slowed down because it said N15. Now I'm going 11. I swear to God, I'm going 11 fucking miles an hour. 11 fucking miles an hour. Yeah. And well, my bitch is just, hey, use some fucking common sense for Christ's sakes. No one really wants you to go 11 hours. You don't have to go 11 when you're going through a fucking toll booth anymore.
No, that's true.
You're going through a goddamn park and there's a hill coming up. I barely made it up the hill because the guy was going 11 fucking miles an hour. The geese were walking fucking faster than me. Use common sense, people. That's my Argy Bargy. Welcome back to Would You Rather, and this is the segment where we celebrate women totally, and we pit one against another, and we have participation from those out there, and I'm pissed at those of you that didn't damn write back to me, but a lot did, and here was a great thing about this one. I like them both. So usually I'm kind of like rooting for one.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. And here's what else is nice. Our votes count. Oh, yeah, this is almost a dead heat. So it's Zoe Saldana versus Kate Hudson. Zoe Saldana versus Kate Hudson. I really like both these women. And obviously a lot of people on the same line there. And I'll just, one guy, once again, these are from people like you, not us, not us. First guy, this was very early, said, I want to fuck them both.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, but he did write back and he voted.
Okay.
Now this one's, Put your kids to bed. Said I'd let Zoe poop on me. This one was both sexy. Zoe's more exotic.
That's probably true.
Yeah, and this one said, Zoe, typically Kate's body is in my wheelhouse, but Zoe's complexion is nutty.
Yeah. Fair.
Fair. And this, Kate, blondes have more fun.
Yeah.
And Kate often go with brunettes, but Kate wins this time.
Okay.
A comment to adore.
There it is.
He became a poet.
Oh,
beautiful, so beautiful, Kate. Wow. I would so like to get in your taint. Your lips are so luscious and your breasts are so round. You would be the perfect slut to pound.
That sounds like a haiku.
It does. Well, comment to adore. I think he went to the University of Tampa. Maybe they maybe they taught him that.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have one more
There
from
he is.
Mr. Harrelson.
There he is.
Zoe looks a lot like a stick figure with bulging eyes that my 3-year-old grandson drew.
What?
I have pubic hairs that have more meat than her. Gets better. If she were an earthworm, fish would think I'm starving them.
Wow.
He said, I'll take Hudson. Her mother is Goldie Hawn, so at least she'd be fun, and she has a great smile that I'm sure would turn into the face in Munchin's painting when I drop my pants. And you got to, I didn't really, Mr. Harrelson does have some culture.
Yeah.
Munchin's painting, you're going to have to find that and see the face.
Okay.
Okay. So he put that up.
Okay.
And that's what she would look like when he dropped his pants, apparently.
Okay.
So anyway,
wow.
we got a close. It is so fucking close.
Man.
So close that our votes count.
Okay.
What do you got?
So this was actually harder than I thought.
Oh, no. Really?
No, not really.
I didn't think so.
But I will say, and I think I even sent you multiple pictures of Kate Hudson. Like the further I kept digging, I was like, oh, that's a better picture. That's a better. And there were a lot of pictures. And I'll be honest, I had no clue who this Zoe chick was prior to. No. But, and here's another instance where, dude, the internet now, they can create naked pictures of pretty much anybody with all this AI shit now.
Hope they not me and you. If they do, I hope they give me a bigger unit than I have.
But I don't like Kate.
I do know that.
So it's got to be Zoe for me. It's got to be Zoe.
Okay. Like I said, I love both these chicks.
Yeah.
And push came to shove, I'd vote for Kate.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like them both. I didn't have a problem. Zoe had a 1-point lead.
Okay.
You took her. I took Kate. So Zoe goes on and wins. But I don't have even though I voted for Kate, I don't have a problem at all with Zoe winning because I do like her a lot. So the winner, 25-24. Wow. 25-24.
Okay.
Zoe moves on to the contest we may or may not have. And maybe I'll start using some of the losers bracket. Maybe they can come into Hell's Half Acre.
Oh, there you go.
Who knows? Who knows? We got all kind of options here, don't we? All right. That's why you should stay tuned. You don't know what's going to happen next because neither do we. Now, in our last segment, which is Samurai Chatter, you've actually seen the. Have you thought about them?
Not really.
I didn't think so. I didn't think much about them either. But stay tuned because they're pretty good and we have audience participation.
Oh, nice.
All right. Welcome back to Samurai Chatter. And in this one, we have 4 would you rather questions. 2 that I got off the internet and 2 that I just made up out of my own fucking self. And I asked 9 people. Actually, I asked more than that. Some didn't get fucking back to me again, too. But I have 9 answers here in front of me. Most of them just gave me answers, but I've got a few comments here. I don't know the best way to do this. Maybe I'll give the comments and then we'll vote. Okay. So the first one, it's and you guys play at home too. We have the home version. You just kind of type this in our home version and you can play yourself.
I did. If you want to start, I actually did think we have 2 comments from YouTube this week.
Do we?
Yeah, from last week's show.
Oh, you're kidding.
No,
let's go ahead.
Justin chimed in, and remember the stipulation for Hell's Half Acre was singing karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a DJ, he does DJ work on the side, and he said 60 minutes is a long time.
Oh, it is
to sing karaoke,
especially for you. That I think that was a bullshit answer. Actually,
really?
Yeah. I don't think you'd do that.
No,
well, like I said, you wouldn't fucking do that thing for 2 minutes. So I can't see you singing for 60. Mm-hmm. So we're changing that. He's screwing Honey Boo Boo.
And then Flip, our living legend, Flip.
Oh, yeah.
He chimed in, and it was when we were talking about remember the different ways to cook a hot dog?
Mm-hmm.
And he commented that Brian, he said, isn't going raw dog one of Brian's pickup lines, which I thought was pretty funny. So there you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, that's better than what I got coming on. Maybe we should have saved that till the end.
Yeah, right.
Those two and Rodney Dangerfield should have been at the end. Not our boring ass answers. Okay, the first question, like I said, get out your home version. Would you rather give up your cell phone for a month or bathing for a month? And I just had two things here. One of the no cell phone said he gets mostly spam anyway, so he didn't really want that. Okay. And one person said not showering makes me insane. So what do you got for that one?
Can I do both?
Yeah.
No. Listen,
our votes don't count on this.
Oh, that's right.
No, I mean, it's pretty fucking one-sided.
Okay. No, this is a no-brainer. This is cell phones. I wish we could go back to those days. I really, we do that guys trip up to the camp, and one of the best things about it is our cell phones do not work up there in Smethport, and it's glorious. Like, it's just completely unplugged for 3 days. It's awesome. So that's a no-brainer for me.
I'm with you all the way. So no cell phone wins 10-1.
Wow.
10-1. I need to go back. This is anonymous, but just for my own sake to see who wouldn't fucking bathe.
That just shows the age of our audience too, though.
It does. But I try to get a variety on this. Okay. Anyway, next question. Would you rather, once again for you two, would you rather buy all used underwear or buy all used toothbrushes?
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a bad one.
Whoa.
This is a bad one. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to read this shit. Right? I forgot. Okay, and I got under both. For underwear, I'd find a new way to clean my teeth because I can't be flipping and flopping, he said. And another guy, even though he went with underwear, he said both were disgusting. For the toothbrushes, he said, my mouth's already filled with germs. He didn't care. And another person said I'd hot boil them, the toothbrushes. By the way, that person who we all know, he also had an answer for Zoe and Kate that I couldn't fucking read out. Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
you know who we're talking about.
I'm pretty
And he went the way you didn't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one of your redneck fucking friends went the way you wouldn't think. But
I'm
anyway.
surprised, yeah.
Oh, me too. I almost didn't send it to him.
Yeah.
But no, he did. Okay. All right. So where are you going with this?
No, this is actually no. What you should have done for the listeners is put it out there. My used underwear is really what you should have put out there. To make it a harder decision.
Oh, I thought that'd make it easier.
Listen, teeth are a huge thing. Chicks can be super hot, and if they got busted teeth, it drives me crazy. Teeth are so important to me. You got to have good teeth. I'll take the used underwear over. I got to have good teeth. Give me a good toothbrush.
I think I got to agree with you again. Damn it.
Teeth.
So that's 9-2.
Oh, really?
Underwear, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
So everyone agrees with it, or mostly everyone except the one who has his mouth filled with germs and the hot boil. But most people would go with the used underwear. Okay. So I guarantee I'm not going to go with you. I might just go against you for the hell of it in these next couple. Okay, this one, this is Battle of Greg's, which is this is your first name too. They probably don't know that. Tiny's real first name is Greg, And but I didn't put him in there because he'd put his picture up too fucking often. Somehow he'll probably still put his fucking picture up.
I'll find it.
Yeah, fucking
I actually have a good one in mind for you.
Just disgusting.
I'll do that.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, for those of you out there, though, would you rather go out and have beers with Greg Norman, famous golfer, or Greg Maddux, one of the best pitchers of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to. Man, we only did one of these this week. I shouldn't be so bad. Okay, for Norman, so one guy said he's a cheeky bugger. One said Norman has better stories. The other one seems cool. That's all kind of the same.
I don't know
thing.
about that.
And okay, one once again, I don't mention names, but we just talked about him.
This is in his wheelhouse for
sure. Oh God, Norman couldn't hold a 7-stroke lead in the Masters. Yeah. And he tried to dismantle the PGA Tour, and he has one more that I might throw in there for myself. So he did that. And one guy took Maddux because he didn't know Greg Norman.
Wow.
Now here's the deal. When I send you these, hopefully you're watching, you can look them
Google. There's a thing called Google.
They're pretty easy to find. I don't have a lot of skills, but I can find people.
Yeah.
I obviously I knew these people. But okay, Greg Norman or Greg Maddux, who you want to go have beers with?
Boy, this might even be harder than the Al Bundy one for me, man. Because Norman's a notorious partier too, right? He might be able to drink me under the table, and I'll disagree. Maddux has he has so many awesome stories about some of the crazy shit he did and just how good he was. And I heard Chipper Jones tell a story about him where he wanted the Bobby Cox wanted to take him out, and he's like, no, he's like, I'll get him in 3 pitches, and he told him how he was going to do it, and goddamn if he didn't do exactly what he said. Like, he's like, I'll go high and tight first, low and away, and he'll pop out the third. And son of a bitch, if that's what he didn't do. And I'm taking Maddux on this one. I think he has and just look, Chicks Dig the Long Ball is one of my favorite commercials of all time. That's such a good commercial, so I'm taking Maddux.
Okay, I agree. Maddux, for those of you that don't know, toward the end of his career, he couldn't throw the ball 90 miles an hour, and he got everybody out. Everybody out.
Yeah.
And to go along with that story, I read one. He went and told his center fielder about the first guy up. He said, I'm going to throw him 2 pitches to set him up, and then he's going to fly out to you on the warning track, so be ready. And that's exactly what fucking happened.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, he just yeah. But because you voted for him,
yeah.
The reason I'm going with Norman,
go ahead.
I want to ask him, and this is what our other person said too when he went against him. How could you give up Chris Evert? Chris Evert. Now for you, it's not so much, but when you grew up, when I did, Chris Evert was, oh my God. I mean, unfortunately, there weren't as many opportunities for women back there, and we celebrate women here,
yes,
damn it.
We do.
But back then, they didn't celebrate women.
Right.
So most of the women that play sports look like women that play sports, but Chrissy Efford was, she's gone through cancer, I think twice. I'd still, in a heartbeat,
no doubt,
want to be with her.
At right present day person.
Yo, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
So that's the only reason I'm getting with Norman, because you went with Maddux, but it didn't change it. Maddux wins 6-5. 6-5. So
that's probably a fair. That's how
it
go.
is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to be with both of them because Maddux was.
Norman probably drink me under the table.
I imagine a lot of those golfers are pretty good. That's a sport that lends itself to drinking. I don't know many bowlers, even though Guru didn't like that fucking one, but I imagine they drink quite a bit.
Yes, sure.
Okay, last question. And this, this is like a little change from how we usually do it. Mm-hmm. And this came up this weekend, not these 3, but actually, my daughter asked my wife, of everyone that was there, if she had a raft and could only save 3 of the 6, who would she save? And my wife got all freaked out about it.
That was a great question.
That's why I said I'm going to put that into the podcast, but I said I can't. No one gives a shit about the people here, so I'm going to do the same thing. So here's the deal. There's 3 people kind of drowning, and you're coming on a raft, and you only have spot for 1. You can only save 1. The other 2 are going to die.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 people are Justin Bieber, who y'all know, Kanye West, who y'all know, And Bob Nutting, who the Pittsburgh people know, but he's the owner of the Pirates that is despised here in Pittsburgh.
Right.
You can only save one of those three. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to read these.
Oh, right.
You'd think I'd catch on to this.
After the fourth one.
Yeah. Okay. Some of the comments, one took Bieber and said he'd push the other two in down deeper. Another took Bieber, said, and we'd sing Cry Me a River as the other two drowned. And one took Bieber because he's less annoying, and one Bieber because he was the youngest.
Okay.
And Kanye said that he's a good guy until a glitch happened. Do you know what that is?
Like a glitch in the Matrix?
No, something must have happened to Kanye. I don't know. Kardashian?
Probably
a glitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one guy, and I respect him, this guy said his world would be nothing without him.
Wow.
Kanye.
Wow.
So, okay, which way you going here? Justin Bieber, Kanye West, or Bob Nutting? Or actually, Kanye is now called Ye, I think. Yeah, I know.
Gag. I kind of took this as a old school F Mary kill because there's three. I'm killing Kanye. That was what I eliminated him right away.
Okay.
And then between the other two, you're probably going to be surprised. I'm saving Nutting.
Okay.
Because with Bieber, what's he going to offer me as a reward for saving him? I don't want to go to shitty concerts. I don't like his music. I don't like anything he's about. So that's not going to save me. And everybody thinks if you kill Nutting, it's going to get better for the Pirates. His daughters are going to take over the team, do the same fucking thing he's doing anyway. So nothing's going to change. So I'm saving Bob. He's 60 something. He's going to die soon enough. I'll let him die on his own accord.
All right. Okay. Just so you know, you, I looked up the most disliked celebrities, and Bieber and Kanye were 1 and 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought, okay, when I came up with Nutting, I thought, okay, who would be a good competition? Yeah. But once again, I'm going to agree with you, but not for why you think. Okay. I'm going to come by on my raft, and I don't give a shit about Bieber or Kanye, but I'm going to pull Nutting up, but not the whole way on the raft. And I'm going to have a sheet of paper there. And I'm going to say, you better sign this right now. And it says, we have the best pitcher on the planet for one more fucking year. Right. If you don't sign 2 motherfuckers that can actually hit the fucking ball, a curveball and a fastball, I'm pushing you right the fuck off here unless you sign that damn thing. And if he doesn't sign, I'm pushing him right the back off, and all 3 of them are dying, and I'm going right down my raft, and I'm happy as fuck.
Propping up your feet.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, we were the first 2 to pick Nutting.
Oh, wow.
No one was saving him.
Wow.
3 saved Kanye and 6 saved Bieber. So Bieber wins, even though we disagree with that.
The only way I'm saving Bieber is if I could bang his wife. I heard she's.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? He's going a little nuts. I think she might be prime.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she's getting tired of that motherfucker. Then again, what the fuck do I know? That's a podcast. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Right? Okay, we do got a quote.
Here we go.
Rodney Dangerfield this week. Okay. Rodney said, I live in a tough neighborhood. They got a children's zoo. Last week, 4 kids escaped. Okay, so just you remember, we are the only Category 5 podcast in the universe. Mm-hmm. We are 730 pounds of podcast proclivity. We are the hardest working podcast in 4 states and Suriname. 4 states and Suriname. We are 57 years of marriage, no divorce. We are the only immersive podcast in the mid-Atlantic states. We are the patron podcast of honeybees with bad memories, inebriated British Airway flight attendants, and now should we include sober because they had to go to that thing? We should. We just
added somebody, didn't we?
No. I'm just talking about British Airway flight attendants. But those people that were Milan, we'd actually like that.
Yeah.
So fuck them. We'll just go with the drunk ones.
I'm with you.
And then the Ghana Drunkards Association, who Tiny told me off the air, you can join. Do you know how to do it?
I don't. It's on. They have a Facebook page, and I started to get research it, but I was too busy getting the show together.
Whatever it costs, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm for the Ghana. So the Ghana Drunkards Association also. And now, brand new, we are the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere, and that's half the planet, just so you know that. Half the planet. And that's why we'll be back next week with 113, unnamed yet, but it will be named by the time you watch it, and this one will be named by the time you watch. I guess you've already watched this, or I'm just talking shit. See you then. Thanks for watching.